Hello, and welcome back to Destiny. This time, the Dreadnaught.
Okay, who hit a ship in the middle of Saturn's rings? What madman would possibly do that?
Well, I mean,
just don't forget to
Oryx, clearly.
Ogface.
Everybody's got stealth tech and a ship that
Yep,
smells like honey.
all of the cutscenes will be done with UG, even if the missions themselves won't be.
So wait, are these Guardian ships or?
No, this is the aftermath of the Prelude cutscene.
Oh yeah, the space elves.
Mm-hmm.
I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, that's why there's a big hole blasted in Saturn's ring.
Yeah, that's just the kind of guy Oryx is.
Yep.
Blasting rings in Saturn. Like blasting holes in the rings of Saturn, and I won't even tell you what he did to Uranus.
I'm sure the Uncut viewers will appreciate that one.
Oh yeah, that's just for the Uncut crew.
Everything all right?
Why wouldn't we be alright? We're just stuck here with no ship.
God, I got his space helmet on in time.
Right?
Told you my stealth
Wouldn't want to
rifle
scare Oryx too much.
Yeah.
One look at Ugg and he'd pack up and go home.
No kidding. So,
All
well,
right. I'd like
hold
to
on.
tell you the strength of the city is behind you, but as long as that Dreadnaught's still
More
firing,
talky.
you can't risk reinforcements.
It's pretty.
Head inside, see
Yeah.
if you can find whatever's powering that weapon.
Apart from, you know, all the dead people in the ships.
We can ignore that. Anyway, yeah. This is the Dreadnaught. We're finally here, and the weapon I'm using is an exotic.
Oh,
It's
fancy that.
yeah, it's an exotic auto rifle called the Xalo Supercell. As you can see, it has an element, and it chains lightning, depending on how close the enemies are. And if you kill 2 enemies in quick succession, it refills your mag a little bit.
Same thing we saw right before
I
Phobos.
like it already.
Might be
Oh yeah, this thing is actually really nice.
Looks like an AK too.
A little bit, yeah. It's got it looks kind of like an AK from the top, but then it's got something like that little cylinder on the bottom that kind of reminds me of like a PP Bison mag.
Oh
Give me
yeah.
a second.
Yeah,
I'll check with Eris.
It's not the mag though, which is weird, and it's a bullpup rifle too.
Whatever that is, so just
It's a very strange amalgamation of like 3 or 4 different real world rifle builds.
Obviously, that's the squeezy trigger. It's like one of those little stress things that you squeeze and the eyes pop out.
Yeah,
Mr. Squeezy? I don't know what it's called.
I don't know. The stress ball, because clearly when you're firing a weapon, you need a stress ball on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it'd come in handy in close counters where you're stressed about how many enemies there are. You just, you know, squeeze it really tight, and next thing you know, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Bugs.
Yep. Worms.
Worms.
And we get to scan one as soon as it stops being a wriggly bastard.
According to the world's grave, the hive ingests those worms. Not for sustenance, but survival. Spores, moths,
Oh,
worms.
wait.
All things Earth's ancestors believe grew from the dead. Just a thought.
I thought that was going to be a baby hive.
Nope. That is their, well,
Food.
yeah, food. And we're killing it. Because fuck that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not like they have probably, you know, billions of the things.
No. Probably not, right? I mean, the Dreadnaught's only as big as the moon is wide. Apparently.
Did I say billions? Maybe upgrade that to trillions. I
Yeah.
forgot that the Dreadnought was a big ship.
Oh, yes. It is quite large. And thanks to forums user Legion7 for that fun
Any luck
fact.
with the weapon?
We've only scratched the
Yeah.
surface of the Dreadnought.
Sure, I forget that. I might not have read it. I don't know.
You're gonna have to get your
I barely have time to keep up on the thread these days.
Yeah, you're a working man now.
I'm a job haver. I pay taxes and everything.
Well, so far this video hasn't been a whole lot of exciting. We're kind of just futzing around, finding our way on the Dreadnaught, and for the most part that's what we're going to be doing here. But while we're futzing around, we're going to be closing down the channels to that big old super weapon that's been blasting things apart.
Energy powers the weapon.
You know, I just realized it's been a long time since we've run into a fellow Guardian in the wild.
About breaking the necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, just shoot it.
Ah, there's a shield up. Let me take it down for you.
Yeah, for the most part, in missions, you won't find too many around. That'll change, though.
Yeah.
Well, once we get a few missions in, we'll start seeing Guardians on the Dreadnaught.
Okay, it's down.
And we have a shoddy.
Channels to the weapon.
Mm-hmm. Nothing remarkable about it, it's just a standard shotgun.
Shut them all down.
Much like all shotguns in Destiny.
Also, note the notification there. Yes, I am still using bounties to do things. And hey, taken acolytes. The most dangerous thing about them is the fact that they summon those acolytes' eyes, which shoot at you. That's about it.
As far as Taken go, I would actually call them the least scary.
Yeah, probably. And this is really interesting considering the fact that there are Taken Thrall and Taken like other
Weaker
yes
sort of enemies, yeah. Goblins.
Yeah. Goblins aren't threatening, they're annoying.
Yeah. That's true. Taken goblins aren't that bad. They're just annoying because of one specific thing they do.
Yeah, and we will see them. I have recorded most of the rest of the Taken King stuff, and I do know where we will see these infernal Vex.
Goblins.
Ugh.
Here's a question. Did they give themselves that name, or did the Guardians give them that name?
That is a good question. I don't actually know. So, when you scan these shields to bring them down, if there are Taken nearby, those shields will come back up real quick. Like
right.
So you gotta take them out before you actually start dealing with the blight there.
Certainly isn't the blight of my life.
But yeah, back to Xalo Supercell for a sec here. It's actually one of my favorite exotics that I found, and I didn't have it before this LP. I actually got it at some point while farming some stuff out for recordings. And it's one of my favorites. It's really, really stable. It's got a good fire rate, and the exotic perks on it are really, really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks really good. Again, yeah, AK-47 basically.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and notice the Shadow Thralls. That's right, new Taken. The Taken Wizards.
Ooh, fun.
They are still dicks.
They're back.
Even more so.
In Pog form.
Even more so. Oh my god, I hate the wizards.
Yeah, so now instead of, flying around and doing whatever it is they do, throwing fireballs, I don't know. They now just summon hordes of enemies to throw at you. Meat shields, if you will.
And then they continue to throw fireballs at you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I kind of made a mistake in our Night Stalker class unlock video. And I mentioned that they changed the subclass in the transition from 1 and 2. It's not entirely true. It's just that you have to unlock the ability to chain that damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's part of the spec tree. So, for this video, I've actually have that unlocked, so
How dare you spread misinformation and lies? In saying that, there's still no cool boots.
Weapons down!
Hmm.
Kate, what's our next move?
I'm sure we'll see plenty of those boots when the time comes.
Up and running. There's a massive hull breach near your position. That'll be
More
your
boots
best
than
bet.
you'll know what to do with.
Alright, so standard video game rules. 3 channels and the weapons down. Now we just have to make a landing zone so the cavalry can arrive.
I thought that was baseball.
Well, I mean, yes, 3 strikes and you're out, but, you know, the rule of 3s.
Right.
Or the
Makes
Nintendo
sense.
rule, or whatever you want to call it.
Or the same rule as Krogans have testicles.
Sure, sure.
True law? Krogans have 3 testicles? I don't know why Bethesda were like, or BioWare, sorry, not Bethesda, BioWare were like, yep, this is relevant information for everyone to know now.
World building.
1 testicle at a time.
Generally, yes.
The Cabal ship. Skyburner's colors. Must have deployed from Phobos.
So,
What's a
the-
Cabal ship
We'll
doing
deal with
here?
them later. Secure that transmat zone.
they have the colors of that base we marched on in Phobos, back in the very beginning of the expansion. So they went and they got some. They wanted a piece of Oryx.
I thought
And,
they were scared of the Taken.
Well, terror only lasts for so long before the Cabal start thinking, alright, I want to fight.
I think you mean before they stop thinking.
True, true.
The Cabal go, oh my god, this thing is so terrifying. Oh, wait, no, okay, the time for fear is over. It's time to kill.
So, a note about Shadow Shot. You saw me pretty spectacularly whiff there, starting this engagement.
Fancy that.
It doesn't drop off nearly as much as you would think. I was thinking it would drop off somehow kind of similarly to a Nova Bomb. It does not.
Oh no, that thing travels.
Oh, yeah.
That thing is like a Barrett 50 cal shot. That'll go down when it feels like going down.
So I had my missions mixed up here, and I thought I was supposed to go up there, but that's in a later mission. For right now, this is what we need.
Nice, you dunked that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Zavala,
You really brought Michael
what
Jordan
a
back with
transmat
Space
zone
Jam
on
there.
Dreadnought looks like?
You landed
Damn
a
it.
Guardian on the Dreadnaught without authorization?
This is me tired.
Oh, right. Can I have authorization?
So,
Big in the A game or something.
Take care of that tank, or the transmat zone won't matter.
So, it wouldn't be the Cabal if you didn't have to deal with a Goliath tank. Thankfully, there's tons of cover in this area, so you don't really have to worry about it over much. Not like that one strike on Mars, where there's no cover and the tank is going to kill you.
I'll bring down some ammo crates from the ship.
Yeah, it's like, you know, Fallen and their spider tanks.
Mm-hmm.
That happens.
Yep. That being said, it's still a fairly good move to take out some of the small fry that are going to try and flank you before focusing too much attention on that tank.
Yeah, well that's like Cabal 101.
Yeah. Yeah, you stop paying attention for like a minute, and all of a sudden you've got a phalanx behind you smashing you.
This music is appropriately good.
What is the weapon?
The music.
Oh yeah. This is actually a track specific for the Cabal called Cabal Stomp.
Cabal Stomp.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Cabal
And
really
it is-
are just really beating it home, aren't they?
It's a really good track, though. I really like it, and so do a
It
lot
is.
of other people. Of course, we'll get there when we get there. But a lot of people were kind of upset that Cabal Stomp didn't get much more of a shot in D2.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember really hearing it in Destiny 2. Nice job.
That's
Now I
okay.
gotta do that all over again.
Actually,
Guardian, Kane
Nice.
just briefed us on
We don't have to because we did it. Nice.
unorthodox. Your victory, no matter the method,
I don't know. The Cabal really are just
have our thanks.
the orcs
oh yeah, oh
of
yeah,
Destiny 1.
Now,
more
excuse me,
DACA.
Guardian, I have to go have an uncomfortable
Oh, boy.
conversation with Eris.
What Guardian?
Get home safe.
Oh, so I love the Cabal just fighting this ogre.
They don't give no
Jeez.
fucks.
We'll fight an ogre. We'll fight what used to be a guardian. Bring it.